to thinking about going up to that Mad Lib show. They just posted up in New York the 19th. Shit, if you trying to roll, shit, I might go up for that one. That's gonna be crazy.
Who? Who was it?
Madlib, the producer from California, fuck with Dilla and fuck with a lot of dudes, but Madlib, his crib burned down in Cali uh, during the fires, so they're having a benefit show in New York. Let me run it down. I'm gonna run it down. Madlib show. I know Jack from motherfucking Jack the Wild Child. So who's on this show? We got Just Blaze, Pete Rock, DJ Spinner, Kareem Higgins, Static Selector, Black Dot, Young Old Drew, and Percy P. So it's a little benefit show. I might just drive up for that. Tahir, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, yeah, we ready to rock.
You ready to rock? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peace, peace, peace.
There's my cousin
Hey,
Tahir Jahi,
what's
Peace.
good,
co-host
bro?
I'm
What's good? How you
fantastic.
feeling?
I'm fantastic. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm blessed.
out in Cali.
Hey,
Hold on. Let me get this. Pay this man this money. Uh-huh. All right. That went through. Okay, cool. We're gonna start in three, two, one. What's up, y'all? It's your main man, Jay Sands on Sports, hip hop and sports entertainment at its finest. That's right, y'all. The big kid is at it again. Season 7, the God season, and look, we just keep on bringing gods to the show. You know what I mean? And this is episode 120. No, this is 121. Episode one. Let me check. You know what I mean? We got time. I could check and make sure I'm right. Because our shit's on motherfucking iTunes podcast, so I can check. This is episode 121. You know what I'm saying? And today in sports history, either you're gonna get two things around this time. You're gonna get an NBA score, you're gonna get some tennis shit like Monica Seles or some shit like that, or you're gonna get some Super Bowl shit that happened today. And today in sports history, the Dallas Cowboys beat the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl. I can't read Roman numerals, but it was 1994. As a matter of fact, the Cowboys played the Steelers the year after and beat us too. So no
yeah.
love for the Cowboys, man. Matter of fact, we gonna keep it moving, man. I don't even want to talk about no Steelers, man. So anyway, cousin Tahir Jahi, how are you doing, bro? It's been check it out. I haven't talked to you since we went viral with the Boondocks clip, bro.
I
How
know,
you doing?
right? Yeah, that was a good look.
Shit,
That
nigga,
was a
they know
good
who I am now.
vibe. Yeah, I'm feeling fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Even after the fires and whatnot. You know what I mean? You brought up and putting in prayers and for the people in Altadena,
Yeah,
California, in the Palisades area, and everybody that was affected by the fires. I'm a little further south. I'm in Norwalk area, close to like Long Beach. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Still LA County,
yeah.
but
Fires
just
are still
trying
going
to
on, aren't they? The fires are still going on, aren't they? Yeah.
well from my understanding that they're put out.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, because it's been raining out here.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, so that helped out a bit.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, then other than that, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Had my little workout today, did my little
yeah.
run this morning. You know what I mean? Staying hydrated. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man, yeah,
So
yeah,
feeling good.
yeah. I
Yeah.
knew who I was on the show with today, so I said, "Damn, I got to work out all week because these two brothers they work the fuck out, always jogging and working and drinking water and shit." I said, "Nigga, you best to get in the gym Monday." So I've been in the gym all week getting it in. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, on a serious tip, man, at RIP and just condolences to everybody because I'm in the DMV. That plane crash yesterday was crazy. So just condolences. Bring the cat out the bag. We have a guest today, Mr. Chi Ali, and
Yeah.
also who's in DC. So hopefully, nobody was affected by the tragedy yesterday. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. To my knowledge, that my family is good, but definitely condolences and prayers to all those that was affected. You know.
Definitely, definitely. So, yo, uh, what I like to do is, well, first of all, let me introduce him because you heard his voice, you heard me say his name, but nah, nigga, this is for real. This ain't no demo, this ain't no test. We got Chi Ali in the motherfucking building, nigga. So yeah, that's
Hey.
what we fucking doing. So
Uh-huh.
Chi Ali, can you do me a favor? And for those who don't know, could you please give us about a 20-second bio about yourself?
My name is Chi Ali. I'm an American-born rapper from the Bronx, New York City. I started rapping with the Native Tongue Clique when I was around 13 or 14. Um, Later in life, I ended up catching a homicide charge, a homicide bid. I did 12 years,
Mm.
and now I'm on the road to redemption. Trying to make the world right again.
No doubt. No
Mhm.
doubt. This is what I wanted to ask you because I remember, I'm in the lab, but you actually came to the lab and dropped your verse. So we hung out a little bit and we bumped to one of my homies and I was trying to introduce you. And I didn't really know your name. I mean, I know Chi Ali, but I didn't know how to introduce you. Like I didn't know if it was Chi, if it was, Chi Ali. But Chi Ali is actually your real government name, correct?
Right, Ali's my middle name. Chi is my first name, so
Okay.
that's what we ran with from day one.
No
Mhm.
doubt. And most of the brothers in New York, when they tell you their name, they can tell you what it means. Does your name have any meaning behind it?
Say that again. I
I
lost you
said, I
for a
said,
minute.
most of the brothers from New York, when they say their name, it has some meaning behind it. Like Tali. Tali always used to say his name is seeker. His name means seeker of truth and knowledge or whatnot. Does Chi Ali mean anything?
Right. Well, Ali, in Arabic, Ali means most high, and I believe our Chi may mean something in Chinese, but I know my mom's got Chi from a Nigerian name book when she was pregnant with me.
Mhm.
So the Chi she got it from was Nigerian, although I know Chi means something in Chinese. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But my Chi was from Nigerian descent, and Ali is Arabic for most high. I believe my parents was in the nation around the time when they had me, so I'm
Yeah.
sure that had some influence with that.
No
Mhm.
doubt. Shout out to Pops. Hey. Me and Pops gonna get out there with the golf game soon. So shout out to Dad. You know what I mean? At Dad Griffith. Okay, Chi Ali, he dropped out for a second, but it's all
Yeah,
good.
I'm here. I'm here now. My
Oh,
son
he's
keep
here. He's
calling
here.
me.
He's here. He's here. Okay,
I'm
okay.
here. My
Got
son
you.
keep
Got you.
calling me. I'm texting him about a Zoom call, but he probably don't know what that means.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hey, check this out. You're from the Bronx, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are your favorite teams starting out with football from the Bronx in New York City?
Well, I mean, I'm a Jets fan, so pray for me.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
Other than that, football. We just got the Jets and the Giants. If the Jets ain't play, if the Giants is playing, I'm a root for the Giants. But I'm a Jets fan at heart.
Yeah, y'all
Um,
got a new coach. Y'all, Aaron Glenn, y'all got a new coach.
yeah, we gonna see how that works out. As far as baseball, I'm from the Bronx, so it's Yankees all day. We don't really do the Mets thing. That's some Queen shit.
Okay.
Um, um, and basketball. I mean, basketball. I guess I'm a Knicks fan, but basketball, I guess, I'm more a fan of certain players, so you know how that should be. And then the Knicks, all my New York team, the Knicks ain't won and the Jets ain't won since before I was
Yeah,
born. So it's like
long
I
time.
feel like I'm supposed to get a plan B team because I don't have nobody for in the playoffs ever. Like, you know what I mean? So
Mhm. Mhm.
that's where we at with that. But definitely a big sports fan, big sports head.
No doubt. Well, this is what I wanted to ask you. Growing up, did you play any sports?
Yeah, I played little league baseball and basketball up until high school.
Okay.
Played
Oh,
basketball up until high school and little league probably up until probably about high school too.
okay,
And then
okay.
around then I started getting into the music and you just had to be better and I wasn't that dedicated, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, well, you got into the music young, so that kind of, I mean, shit, that cuts out high school ball and all that shit because you on the road touring. So, shit, how can you be part of a high school team? You know what I mean? So, yeah, hey, shit, that's awesome to me. Shit, yeah, nigga, I was on tour
Yo,
when I was in high school, nigga. Shit, fuck you talking about? Couldn't be on the hoop squad, so that's dope, man.
I
And
like my freshman year in high school, I believe I was going to like a tutoring school.
okay,
So it wasn't like the normal school set up after my freshman year.
Mhm. Mhm.
any street ball teams, any Rucker League teams, anything like that, AAU?
Nah, my son actually plays AAU ball, but growing up, I feel like since I was about 12 or 13, my man Molecules from the Legion. I don't know if you're familiar. You're familiar
Yeah,
with the Legion.
nigga. Yeah, who molecules is?
But when I was about 13, my man Molecules, my mom's let him take me to Rucker. He took me to Rucker, and his best friend, little brother Ramel, we was around the same age. We clicked up, and from that day forth, we used to go to Rucker 3, 4 times a week. So, we just grew up going to Rucker every day in the summer, from seeing niggas like Big L and Cam and Mace to
Yeah,
Huddy, all the Harlem niggas that was running around at the time, Bronx niggas, Lord Tariq, Peter Guns, niggas like that,
Mm.
just in our motion. But Rucker was definitely part of the summer daily routine.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Shout out to Busy B. He had me up at Rucker this past summer, and that was like my first time being at Rucker. So shout out to Busy B. But yo,
Yeah, big
y'all hear
shouts
the
to Busy
sound?
B. I actually, speaking of Busy,
Yeah.
I actually met this girl. She's like the hugest Busy B fan. It was so amazing. But
No.
Busy, my nigga, big shouts to Big
Oh man,
Busy out in
yeah.
Vegas.
Honestly,
Mhm.
that's one of the dopest moments. I mean, for me being in hip hop is that I hang out, text, call, pick shit, smoke, all type of shit with Busy B. I'm talking about the last 15 years. So it's just like that's one of my greatest moments in hip hop is that I know this dude and shit. He be cussing me out. I cuss him out and all that type like shit. That's the dude I used to. Anyway, we are out the first quarter. We are going on to the second quarter. As y'all see me talking about Busy B, y'all can see that I'm a fan of hip hop. So I'm about to fan the fuck boy out because Chi Ali,
Yo,
nigga, when I was in college, right? So I'm in college and niggas is like, yo, I'm listening to show business. First of all, I'm in a college in Ohio. So most of the niggas was listening to Ghetto Boys, NWA, 8 Ball, MJG. They really wasn't fucking with Fat Joe, Showbiz. I was. But they like, man, you weird. Listen, who you listening to Fat Joe for? But I was listening to Chi Ali. And this is what they used to tell me. Because I'm in college and you're not, and you're young. Man, how you listening to that young kid? I'm like, what? So anyway, I was in an environment where a lot of the people wasn't fucking with East Coast hip hop. They was, it had migrated. But me, I was ahead, and I was fucking with everything DITC, anything related to the native tongues, anything Q-tip. I was so when you came out, man. Oh my God, that shit was awesome. Nigga, that shit was awesome. But hey, the funky lemonade, that Sly Stone. I said that is the first sample I wanted. So I didn't have a beat machine for a long ass time, but I said when I got a beat machine in 1999, I said, yo, the first fucking shit I took was that Sly Stone from Coyote. I said I need to know that shit. I mean, so
that's the
much of
beat
my
nuts. That's
history.
the beat nuts. Big shouts to the beat
No
nuts.
doubt. Shout out to Psycho
Mhm.
Les and Juju, man. But you just had so much funky shit on that project back in the day that yeah, I'm about to fanboy out. And where I want to start though, I'm gonna take it all the way back. Take it all the way time machine the fuck back. The Buddy video. Tell me about going
Yeah,
to the Buddy video. I didn't know you was in a Buddy video till maybe 10 years ago, but
yeah. The buddy, yeah, you can catch me. I'm in the front, way all off beat. But I was
yeah.
about 12 years old. I'll never forget that. I went with Latifah and baby Chris to the video shoot. I mean, I was a young kid. I'll never forget that day in co-op.
Mm,
Word,
Mm.
I had my little Gap outfit on,
yeah,
my
that
little
shit was,
Gap and Banana Republic little skitty up on.
yeah.
Couldn't tell me shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because at that time, like Latifah, the Jungle Brothers, they was like the world to me. So for a
Mm.
young kid growing up, like that shit was just dope to be able to just spend time with people that I idolize and to be able to call them my friends.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just interesting. Like I was listening to Nori and them with third base, and they were talking about how they were in the MC Light Paper Thin video. I didn't know that shit. So yesterday I went to paper. Damn, there's Pete Nice at MC Search in the motherfucking Paper Thin video with MC Light, man. So it's just like, and honestly, back then that's how you knew who to listen to. Who's
Mm.
this kid in the Buddy video? How? Oh, he
Yeah,
know Dredd. That's how I got to know Fat Joe from the Showbiz and AG and Diamond D skits. You know what I mean. That's how you got to know artists. You know what I mean. They were connected to
yeah. And
somebody.
that's big shouts to Show and AG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, Showbiz, we was all family. Right? Me and Drez, we had a two-family house where Drez and I lived in the upstairs apartment and Showbiz lived downstairs. Like,
Yeah.
Show is family. That's like that's one of my OGs, you know.
Mm.
How did you meet Drez?
Through Baby Chris at the time, I guess when I jumped on the scene, I was 12, 13. Chris, I believe, was managing Black Sheep. He had just
Okay.
got them they deal with Mercury, and they was I guess recording their album, like finishing up the last few months, finishing up their album in Calliope Studios. Most of the time we was working out of Calliope. And Chris kind of used to just drop me off and leave. And I used to just be there and everybody used to be like, "Are y'all brothers? Y'all look alike." And Dredge used to be like, "Come on, like let's go. We going to the store." And the shit. Like we never would say yes or no. We just was like, whatever. Like we just if somebody asks, we just
Oh, we got a little pause. We got a little pause, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's all good.
You know what I mean? Hey, that brother shit worked though. Hey, shout out to my man Rob G. I talked to Rob G, one of my frat brothers. But anyway, hey, Chelly, you go and continue your story. You went out a little bit, but that brother shit be working.
yeah. Nah, what I was saying was basically Chris Lighty, baby Chris, rest in peace. He more or less just dropped me in the studio with the Beat Nuts and Black Sheep and Tribe, and
Wow.
everybody just got in where they fit in more or less.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Uh, I didn't have this down, but I wanted to ask because he is such an important figure in hip hop. I want to say, you could talk about Russell Simmons, you could talk about a lot of moguls, but Baby Chris was one of those moguls. And
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. I mean,
yeah,
I feel like Chris took the torch from Russ. Like Russ
Mm.
was the first generation
yeah,
from Run DMC, Beastie Boys, LL. I mean, Chris took the torch. He passed the torch. He got LL. Then from myself, Tribe, Jungle. Then you got 50, Missy. He just took it to the next level. He took it
yeah,
to the next level. And crazy humble, never into the flash, the spotlight, the glitz and glamour. Just a good bro. Like that was a good big bro to have.
yeah.
It just so happened because I caught the bid. I was locked up for 12 years. And upon my release, I think I got out like the day I got out, like the next day is when shit happened. So we never even
Mm,
got to get up. So
damn.
that was whack. But my condolences to his family and all of that, to the kids and everybody. Big
Yeah.
shout out to baby Chris.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, because again, he was in your lyrics, so I always used to, I'm listening to lyrics like, who the hell is Baby Chris? And then as time goes on, you start finding out, okay, this come from Red Alert, go the Violator, because again, I remember Red Alert just talk about the Violators and go, yeah, and all that shit. So,
I mean, Latifah found me, but Chris found me musically. Latifah
mhm,
just found the kid that she thought was a cool, cute little kid.
yeah,
And Chris seeing the vision, like he just seeing the vision,
Mm-hmm.
and
yeah,
that shit happened so organically. It just one night I was at a show. I went with Chris to a show. I think the Jungle Brothers was performing at the Apollo, and Africa from the Jungle Brothers had missed a flight from London. So Sammy and Mike G was trying to figure out how they was gonna do the show without Africa. And I'm in the dressing room. I'm just like, yo, let me say a rhyme.
hmm,
Mm.
I don't know what made me say it. I didn't think I was a rapper. I had a poem I had wrote in African manhood classes my dad used to send me to. And to me, it was a poem, but it was a rap because it
hmm,
rhymed. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
said the poem, and they was like, "You gonna be scared?" I was like, "Nah." And that's really how I was made. They called me out. I did my thing, and from that, Chris just had a vision. When I got off stage, Chris was like, "Yo, I'm gonna sign you, yo."
hmm,
Uh,
hmm, hmm.
But it was
And
never like I want to be a rapper. Like me and Chris talk. It
yeah,
was like just something. It made me ask. Let me kick a rhyme.
yeah,
mm.
yeah.
Word. Like
Getting on,
life is ill because that shit changed my life, yo.
yeah, just one, and guess what? Just one, what they say, 30 seconds, a 15-second decision can change your life forever. A lot of motherfuckers life is changed forever because of shit that happened in 15 seconds. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, for the
And the
good or the
crazy
worse.
shit, sometimes you don't even know you know, when I caught the case, it was like I kind of knew I was making a decision that could affect my life. I didn't really realize the ramifications, but
Yeah.
with the hip hop thing, I had no clue. I was a little kid. I just wanted to get on the stage at the Apollo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so you got Chris Lighty, you got Queen Latifah, you cool with Drez, you in the Buddy video. How hard was it to
But
shop?
everybody at that time, it was a summer. Like Latifah was staying with her dancers, Kiki and Allison, in Co-op
Ooh,
City. That's where I'm
hey,
from.
hey, hold on,
The
stop,
Safari Sisters.
stop right there. Latifah's dancers, they win every fuck. I don't even know what they're doing, but they win today. Shout out to Latifah's dance. Oh, I used to love Latifah.
The Safari Sisters, Allison and Kika. But they from Co.
Them, woo,
Yeah, they was nice.
Safari Sisters. Woo,
Shout
yeah,
out to the Safari Sisters.
Co-op
yeah.
City with them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when La used to stay with them in co-op that summer, everybody like from MC Light, Special Ed, everybody, EPMD, everybody used to be coming through co-op that summer, just coming chilling with them.
Hmm.
So me, I was like the young local nigga around. So I used to just be fucking with everybody.
Mm,
Or just I was just a little young kid,
Yeah,
just around. Like all the motherfuckers I used to watch their videos. Like, oh shit.
yeah.
Word.
wow.
That's crazy. So did it, go, cuz.
Yeah, yeah. So when I mean you're the youngest member of the Native Tongues Collective, like how did being surrounded by those like I mean now we know as legendary artists like kind of shape your creativity as a at that young age? Like were you more like cartoons or was it like the energy from the folks around you? You
Nah,
know
it was
what
more I wanted to be, I wanted to be grown. I wanted to be
I'm saying?
at first I guess it was more like an awe, but then, after you hang out with somebody a few times, it's like you want to be seen as one, even though I was still young. I was a kid, but I was just trying to get in where I fit in. So it was, I mean, growing up Chiali, that shit was a dope experience. It made life, it was different. Life was different for me, but it was a great experience. I wouldn't change it for the world. And here we are.
Yeah. So what was it like trying to get that deal? Again, like I said, you had Latifah, you got Baby Chris, you got Drez, you got Dave Tongue. It seemed like they should have been chasing you. But again, how was it about getting that deal for that album?
I mean, it really, like I said, when I performed at the Apollo, when I came off stage, Chris was like, "I'm gonna sign you." I was like 13. I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
And a few weeks later, we came with contracts, and I gave it to my parents. Like, "Yo, I told you." Like I
Yeah.
told y'all, he said he was gonna sign me. They was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we got lawyers and all that. That's when my dad got involved a little bit more, and shit just materialized.
Yeah. Dope. And you were signed with Relativity?
Yeah, it was relatively. They were owned by Sony.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
relatively.
Yeah. Relativity had some nice little roster back then.
Yeah,
And
it was myself, Common, Fat Joe. We had one or two more groups, but me, Fat Joe, and Common was basically holding it down.
Mm.
okay, and you're a teenager. I put together my first album when I was like 24, 25, and that shit was hard. So you're a teenager trying to put together an album. The Fabulous. What was that like?
Uh, I mean, that was fun. I really credit that more to uh the Beat Nuts mainly, and then Baby Chris was more or less the overseer.
Yeah,
I was more or less doing what I was told.
yeah,
Um, more so by the Beat Nuts, because I guess at the time, if I'm 12, 13, they probably was like 18, 19,
yeah,
maybe 20. I'm not sure how much older than me they are. But I was probably their first full project that they worked on. They had
yeah,
worked on different things. So it was a learning experience for all of us, but they was much more seasoned in the studio, and just with putting verses together. If I was
Yeah.
off beat, or if it came to a verse that didn't sound good, no, we're gonna write this one for you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. Yeah, the beat nuts. Again, it's the beat nuts coming from main source. You hear Lars Professor on Hanging Out talking about juju and whatnot. So it's just like,
Yeah, they all from Queens. They all from Corona. They all from the same hood in Queens.
yeah, that shit's crazy. And then you got the videos, and again, all the stuff's history. And one of again, we talked about it earlier, the Coyote song. And matter of fact, shout out to Pete Rock, because Lone Catalyst used that sample, and the only reason we used that sample is because I kept on calling Pete, man, what's that Chi Ali? What's that Chi Ali sample? What's that Chi Ali sample? Oh, that's the 8 counts. Oh, okay, boom. And then you find out, oh shit, there's like 7 versions of 8 counts. So which one did the beat nuts use? So I just remember that, man. Like, again, brother, your mark. I don't know if you know it. I mean, your name gets brought. Matter of fact, how do you feel about that when
Well,
dudes bring your name up?
before we go further, let me say rest in peace to Dub from De La Soul,
Woo.
because he wrote the original Road Runner for me.
Okay, got
Oh,
Um, I don't know, I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but
you.
I
Mm-mm.
didn't do
big
that.
shouts to Dove, man. Rest in peace. Like, all of De La, they just cool, good, beautiful energy, beautiful souls, bro. But
Yeah,
Dove definitely was a major loss, and not just
yeah.
hip hop, but definitely for the native tongues and my hip hop career.
And make sure, because I checked it out yesterday, De La Soul, what True Goy does have a new song that just came out. Let me get the title correct and everything, because I listened to it yesterday. De La Soul, Bigger. That's out there right now. Got both of the brothers on there. So shout out to Pasta News, shout out to Maceo, and yeah, we got new De La out there. So go ahead and check that out. To keep it moving, to keep it moving. How is it like, okay, your songs came out and you were a kid. How's it doing those? Do you do those songs now?
When I do shows, I'll do Age, and I'll do Age, and usually a verse from Funky Lemonade and Road Runner, and
Yeah,
then do a few new joints. So
yeah,
we
yeah,
definitely try to squeeze them in, because most of the shows I'm doing is usually older audience. So
yeah. They want
that's
to
what
hear that. Yeah, they want to
yeah.
hear that. Yeah, yeah, they want to hear that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's ill. That's ill. Well, yo, check this out. We are going out in the second quarter. We're hitting in the halftime. Hitting in the halftime. Again, Chi Ali, man. You always pulling up your shirt. You got the 6 pack and all that shit popping. So check it out, brother. Let them know the type of workout you be doing. You know what I mean? For the 6 pack and all that shit.
Well, I'm saying I think genetics have a lot to do with it, and then the
Oh,
fact
okay.
I think it's a few things. Genetically, I think I'm a little man, not a big person.
Yeah.
And then I did 12 years in prison, where I was more or less working out consistently for 12 years. Well, probably about 9 years.
Mhm.
Um,
Hey, yo, bro, I'm gonna
and
go check
so
it
on the
out.
come home, I
When
just
niggas
tried
come
to stay
home,
fit.
niggas come home cut like dope. Like, it's real. When my niggas come home, they
But
come home cut like dope.
niggas be falling off though. Niggas be falling off. I take pride, like, yo, I've been free 12 years. Like, it ain't no falling off. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But
And
I'm good where, as long as I don't take more than a month off, I could kind of get it back together kind of quick.
Mm,
I usually go to the gym now, probably between 3 and 5 days a week, depending on the week. However,
Mhm.
some weeks it may be a little more, some weeks it may be a little less, depending on, my schedule.
Yeah.
mm,
Um, but nothing strenuous, probably um 30 to 40 minutes to an hour. I may do 10, 20 minutes in a sauna, depending, where if I'm home. If I'm not home, I'm probably not fucking with the sauna. But
Yeah.
more or less just try to be consistent. I try to, like, I worked out 2 nights ago. I ran a mile after on a treadmill. That was the
Okay.
first time I ran in a while. But I definitely think incorporating running into my workout helps a lot. Not just I'm 48. I'm gonna be 49 this year. Just trying to keep that cardio up.
Yeah.
Keep that heart beating right. Because
Yeah.
motherfuckers is dropping.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and look, you like me, we got a little hat, we like to blow that thing. So shit.
Yeah, and then I smoke a lot. My diet, I kind of eat whatever. I don't eat a lot, but I eat whatever with the absence of pork.
Hmm.
And I could just do me. That's what I mean. As far as my diet, that's where I'm like the genetics, because I'm like I said, I'm little, so I could kind of do whatever.
Mm.
Hmm. That's good. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, being a dad coach, you're a dad coach. Are you a maniac dad coach in the stands, or you just relax, just be chilling, just let the coach
Uh,
and the son do the thing?
yeah, I more or less let them do their thing. I smoke my blunt before the game and just try to go chill out. Um, when he first started traveling with the AAU thing, I think the first time they traveled, me and one of the fathers from one of the opposing teams got into it, and 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 then I don't know. Somebody told me, yeah, I think my dad was telling me, yo, you got to remember this for the kids, man.
Yeah.
And
Right. I was about to say, how did that end?
it ended. It started crazy. It started where we was meeting in the parking lot and all of that. But it ended after I think I spoke to my pops like in between games, and we ended up having to play them again. Ended. I tapped him. I was behind him. He didn't see me. I tapped him, and I was like, "Damn, we got a little carried away." And he
Yeah.
turned around, and with what I said, all he could say was like, "Yeah, yeah, we did. Like, yeah, we did." And we
Yeah.
shook hands, and that was that. They was a Jersey mob too. They was from Jersey, but like North Jersey, like close to New York.
Yeah.
Or I actually knew the coach too. The team. You know what I'm saying?
Conflict
But
resolution.
you
Dope.
know.
Man shit.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's for the kids. That overzealous shit. That shit is kind of tacky, if
Yeah.
you ask me. You know what I mean?
Is the season almost
Especially
over?
especially at this age. My son will be 8 in a few days, so they young, but
Yeah.
it's serious because they moving around. The season is just starting. They in North Carolina this weekend. And then, like, I know next month is Kansas and, Ohio after that. And then, they moving around. I don't know the exact schedule, but they definitely moving. But it's dope just because, my son is enjoying himself and, we both like sports and it just is giving us more time and bonding space. And as long as he's having fun and enjoying himself, I love it. But I'm definitely not the overzealous pushing them too hard. I tell them, it's what you want to do. I love you regardless,
Yeah.
and that's where we at with it.
And a lot of people don't understand, the kids are working hard, but the parents are also working hard as well. They're driving, they're paying
Yeah,
money.
for sure.
Parents paying that
Yeah,
money.
yeah. Nah, I mean, when the kids are that young, it's definitely uh, a sacrifice and a commitment by the parents
Yeah,
because you got to be the. It's like you signing up to be a little Uber, a little
yeah,
niggas Uber.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
And but it's amazing, like watching them play, like them. They're in second grade, and when you watch them, like these little kids is nice for their age. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
watching them play, they so athletic, they jump, and then it'll be a timeout, and you'll hear them talking, and it's like, yo, they babies, bro. Like
Mm,
you hear, it's watching them play, you'll think they a lot older and more mature than they are, because
mm,
they running and jumping and they playing ball like grown ass men. And then when you see them talk, like yo, it might be like yo, when they come down, you stand over here, and it's like yo, they little kids, bro. That shit is just ill, man. Shit is
Hmm.
ill.
Yeah, it's dope. My daughter plays softball, so I'm going to be softball dad this spring, sophomore year. Hey, I'm gonna be there like a motherfucker. So yes, sir. But yeah, it's a lot of driving. It's a lot of, I mean, and honestly, you know what? I think about the parents that used to pick us up back in the day and take us to practice and whatnot. So it's like there were parents that sacrificed for me to do my shit. So it's only right that I sacrifice to make it happen for the kids. So I try to at every. I'm not a coach, so I don't try to overstep my boundaries.
Yeah.
right.
Like me, when I came up, my parents was working, so I remember like when I lived in the Bronx, but I played sports. I went to school in New Rochelle at
Mm,
for Blessed Sacrament. So like I remember like I was nice. So like the coach used to bring me home like at 8, 9 o'clock at night after practices, or I couldn't play because like my moms wouldn't be getting home from work till 7, 8 o'clock. so
Yeah.
she couldn't come all the way up to New Rochelle to get me. But like I was at that time, sixth, seventh, eighth grade, I was like the nicest on the team. So I remember my coach, Mr. Smith,
Yeah.
he used to drop me off in the
Yeah.
Bronx.
He was trying to
Word.
keep that job. He was trying to keep that job.
Word,
Word
man,
up.
cool, Mr. and Miss Smith. His wife was cool too. His wife was used to coach sometimes too. They was a dope. They was one of the first white couples I met, white people I met that I didn't feel was racist, yo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope, man.
That's really the cool thing about y'all being, sports dads, coaches, is those are the moments as a young person you really like it sits into that subconscious part of your brain, and regardless of how old you get, you remember those moments. Just like you said, you remember their names, the energy, the
For
vibration that they
sure.
were giving off. And
Yeah.
so salute to y'all both for being one being a coach,
Yeah.
and,
Well,
a parent trying to take his child to the baseball game.
as a
Yeah.
parent, you always got to remember your kid's brain is on record. Like,
Yeah.
ain't no play. They're recording everything the fuck you do. So, I always just think about that. Like especially when stay at home dad, I rap and then I gotta make sure I ain't sleeping in too late because y'all goddamn dad sleep till 11. So it's just like, yeah, you just want to make sure the shit look good for the kids because you don't want them picking up your bad habits. But of course they're going to pick them up. But yo, anyway, before we get out to halftime, the NBA, Jimmy Butler. Is it thumbs up or thumbs down for Jimmy Butler? Because right now he's looking real bad.
Um, I'm saying I fucks with Jimmy Butler. I feel
Yep.
like he did a lot for the Heat. So, um, I'm kind of up in the air. From a player standpoint, I'm with him all day. Your career isn't that long, and you
Yeah.
got to get your money when you can and get where you need to be to try to win, especially when you're on the downside of your career like he is, because he's in
Yeah.
his probably lower 30s, lower to mid 30s.
36.
Um,
36.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So he's definitely getting up there. But then from an owner side, it's like, nigga, you signed this contract, motherfucker.
Yeah. I,
Like,
I I just think that he has too much
like,
money. He's making
like
48 million this year and he's making 52 next year. And he's made hundreds of millions prior to that. So you ain't tell me shit.
So from the owner side, I get it. But then from the player side, I get it too. Because, if you go to Miami, I'm sure they probably make that 50 million off Jimmy Butler jerseys. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
So at the same time, you got to know your worth too. Like, nigga, fuck out of here. I'm the Heat right now.
Yeah, yeah, and he's taking them to the finals. There's no way I thought the Heat was going to the Eastern Conference
And I'm
Finals.
taking y'all with nobody. I'm not spending no real bread
Yeah, yeah,
other than me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
hey,
it's real bread because everybody's getting paid in the NBA now. But on the NBA scale, it's not a lot of people on the Heat making,
yeah,
top
Bam.
top top tier money.
Who they got? They got Bam. They got Kyle Lowry. They got the white boy Hero, Tyler Hero. They go crazy about. Yeah, I'm not excited about the Heat,
I
especially
think Bam probably make money. Lowry may, but
yeah,
Lowry's my
Bam.
age.
Yeah,
Lowry's our age.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, real quick. Every time I see Kyle Lowry, I think of West Side Gun for some reason. I don't know why that is. But when I see Kyle Lowry, I be thinking of West Side Gun. Like these niggas they don't look alike, but they kind of look alike. You know what I mean? Shout out to West Side Gun, one of the best hip hop curators for beats. I love his albums because he knows how to pick the right beats. But yo, we're out of halftime, going into the third quarter, fella. The Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is here. The Super Bowl is here. And we got Philly versus who Philly playing? Oh, the Chiefs, man.
Hey.
Fuck, man. God.
They playing,
They're
nigga.
playing the MAGA Chiefs. I'm calling them the MAGA Chiefs. I don't. Again, I'm Steelers all day, every day, every day of the week. I still think they got a chance to win the Super Bowl. So don't ask me who I think is going to win. But we do have Pat Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts, and I think it's going to be a great matchup. I don't know the spread. I'm not gambling on the game. None of
It's
that
one
type
and a
of thing.
half right now. His Chiefs is favored by a point and a half right now.
Okay, got you. So okay, so money going to be moving then. Money going to be moving left and right on that one then. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh, Chiali, who do you have in the Super Bowl?
I mean, I'm not betting against the Chiefs. I know that. I probably, but it should be a good game. I probably wouldn't bet on it, but
Yeah,
I'm not betting against the Chiefs.
yeah, yeah. What about you, cuz?
Oh man, it's hard, Andy Reid, man, when he gets time to prepare for you, yo. It's tough sledding for that defense. You know what I'm saying? But Philly they're pretty deep on
Yeah.
the defense. They
But
got
Joe,
running game.
but Joe says, um, who's your quarterback, Mr. Steeler?
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, as I said, hold on, man. We can get it
hey,
popping.
Fields,
We can
Justin
get it
Justin Fields
popping.
is our quarterback.
Quarterback gonna be Justin Fields
There
next
you
year.
go.
Number two, that's gonna be our quarterback. You
That's
see it,
true.
Justin
Y'all might
Fields.
as well
You get
save
rid
some
of
money. Y'all
Russell.
might as
We
well
bringing Justin back.
save some money.
No,
Justin Fields gonna be our quarterback.
yeah, Justin Fields, and we'll
But
probably go in a draft and
hey, this one
grab
with
somebody.
this one would ask you. You're in DC. How was that DC run with Jalen Daniels? I know City was lit.
Yeah, I was really hoping, I needed Lamar to win. I would have loved to seen Lamar and Washington go all the way. But yeah, the city was let down. I was rooting for DC when they played Philly. They
Yeah,
couldn't hold the fucking ball, or that shit was kind of frustrating, man. They kept
yeah.
fumbling, yo.
Kept fumbling.
Like I
Can't
feel
turn the
like
ball over.
they didn't even give themselves a chance to win. Like
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I just hope Jalen Daniels' mom let him get some skins because that was the big talk. His mom be cock blocking all the bride, which is probably a good idea, but at the end of the day, yeah, you got to get something. Now, DC, hey, look, DC there's too much going on in DC just to be quiet guy. There's too much going on. The Ethiopians, the man, goddamn Jalen. So I just hope my man gets some cuddle time. Check this out. Y'all seen Gilly doing his thing, right?
Mhm.
yes,
Gilly's
sir.
like, yeah, he's the mascot of the Eagles, and I think that's dope, man. I mean, honestly, from the shit that I've seen Gilly since he was a rapper in the '90s, and I've seen all he got busted with his girl with the drug, and then the podcast takes off, his son get killed, and I'm happy to see the man living. Doing it when he do the dance, I'm getting candy. I'm hitting a little bit of shit too. So I think I'm not an Eagles fan. Matter of fact, let me put this up. This is what my sister sent me. Hold on one second. Let me pull that up. This was a team for 1 year. It's gonna come up. The Steagles. This was a team 1 year when the Eagles and the Steelers joined the team and was one team and they were called the Steagles. That was 1 year, real shit. But anyway, uh, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I don't want Mahomes because the more Mahomes wins, he's knocking the Steelers down a peg. He's knocking Bradshaw down a peg. So I want Jalen Hurts and the Eagles to win. I'm going for Saquon running for over 200 yards, over 150 yards, and the Eagles win. What about you, cuz?
Uh, I was gonna go with that as well. But it is again is really hard to and again, Andy Reid, when he develops some type of
Yeah.
game plan for you is really tough. But I think Eagles do have talent on defense. Got a fantastic running game, and of course Jalen Hurts. I think he'll do enough to pull it off. So
Bro.
I'm picking Philly as well.
And them niggas on Madden made Saquon better. He's not the same. I'm playing the Eagles all fucking week. Saquon running off. Get the fuck out of here. The people at EA Sports Madden, y'all with that bullshit with
Hey
Saquon.
man, hey, he's jumping over people backwards. They
Yeah,
gotta.
he had a great ass year, man. He had one of the best running back years. But definitely had a top 10 running back year. I don't. Yeah, fuck all that.
And
Saquon is
he,
the
and
shit.
he pulled a Barry Sanders. He was just like, hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? Put the young man in there and run the ball. I don't even want
Yeah,
the rookie. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
But
you
but
gotta
but
respect that.
he was
but
he was supposed to break. He was supposed to try to break the
He supposed to break that record, man. What the fuck out here, Clark Kent? Be Superman. Fuck out of here. All that
Yeah.
sliding shit. Break the record, man. Oh man, you're supposed to break that record. But hey, just like Ohio State, he lost to Michigan, but he had the bigger picture in mind and won the national championship. Maybe Saquon's like, I don't care about that. I want the Super Bowl. But yo, word up, Cam Newton. He was on First Take, and they was asking him. What does he want more, the MVP or the Super Bowl? And Cam was like, nigga, give me the MVP. Because that shows that I did my part. Football's 11 people got to work as one machine. Everybody got to do their part. And me getting the MVP showed that I did my part every day. And I'll take that over a Super Bowl because you got Brad Johnson, Trent Dilfer, and all them jokers that won Super Bowls that nobody thinks about. Nah, I'm the MVP. I want that before Super Bowl. And I kind of felt that.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck all that,
I
man.
could dig it. I mean, I see both ways, you
Yeah.
know, especially when you're that talented. I could dig it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if I didn't win a Super Bowl, you can't beat me over the head because nigga, I was the best player in the league. My team just didn't rise up to where I was playing,
Yeah.
and that's where that's what. Although he did have that fumble that he didn't die on, but anyway, I fuck with Cam Newton, and I fuck with him because he's on ESPN and he's challenging all them dudes who just be going with the wave. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, no. That's so I appreciate Cam Newton for that. And with that being said, we are out the fourth quarter. We're out the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter. We're taking it home. Chi Ali from the Bronx, home of hip hop. Talking about Sugar Hill, not Sugar Hill gang, fucking Cool Herc, Africa Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash, all the great originators from hip hop, the Bronx, New York, and then we have Queens and all the other boroughs as well. But I want to ask you, as a New Yorker, what was it like seeing New York no longer being the center of hip hop, where they took the cursor and moved that shit down to Atlanta, or then they took the cursor and moved it to LA, and I guess now it's in Memphis. So what is it like as a New Yorker seeing that develop? Like, oh wow, them niggas ain't really like if you ask a kid now about they wouldn't even know hip hop will start a kid 18 and under, they might not know hip hop was even started in the Bronx. They might think it was started by Snoop in LA or some shit.
Well, I mean, for me, it's like I
Oh,
like that. So many. It was a time when so many New York artists was sounding like every place else, and it's like, yo,
Woo.
like
Yeah,
be authentic to our sound. And my only problem was that, and then the DJs. I feel like a lot of the DJs, like y'all playing all of the y'all letting the sound go, y'all letting hip hop go,
Mm.
because y'all representing all this other shit when y'all go out. The same way y'all force feed, shit that you hear on the radio all day, force feed some Griselda.
yeah, yeah.
You gotta force feed different shit, or we
Mhm.
gonna have the same shit. So I blame the DJs too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be talking about real hip hop. When
Yeah,
motherfuckers put out real hip hop, that shit don't do too well. You know what
yeah,
I mean? So I feel like we gotta represent it as well if we want it. But that was my only two gripes with New York. Like even just I feel like we was always trendsetters, motivators. Like I
yeah.
don't know when we got into following the trends.
Yeah, I think I think Dipset they did Bout It over or whatever, and you just started seeing that like y'all taking classics from other territory. I mean, I get it, I guess, because it's bridging
But
the
just even the whole blood shit with the Dipset, it's like, yo, it is what it is. But like that's some Cali shit. Like I don't
yeah
even know.
Mhm.
yeah,
Like you know what I mean? We took it on, but that wasn't our culture. That still ain't our culture.
bro, that
Mm.
was
You got
crazy.
niggas that you got niggas born and they pops was blood,
Mhm.
but that's still not our culture. Where over there, that's their culture, bro.
Bruh, I was in Brooklyn. We were at the damn. I can't think of the lady singer, but she has a studio and a theater in Brooklyn, and we used to go to record. And the Bloods from Brooklyn would always be in the lab with us and whatnot. And it's just like damn, y'all from Brooklyn. I was expecting, to see some kung fu shit or some type shit, but y'all got red afros and all type of shit. And I'm like, damn, this is New York now. So, but again, I'm from Pittsburgh. But I just imagine that again. It's just like you go like I can't imagine going to the tunnel back in the day and you just hear a whole down south set.
Mhm.
The
Like,
tunnel was different, man.
yeah, yeah.
This
Tunnel
is
was different. That was the best nightclub of my era, in my opinion.
Mhm. Mm.
A
You
lot of
know,
great nights in the tunnel.
you know, that's why I really like what Kendrick did with the GNX album
Mhm.
is he kind of you know, hip hop right now is like centralized where you have a bunch of artists trying to sound like similar.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he took that album and he just made it like West Coast. He kind of decentralized it. Like, yo, y'all can't really talk like this. You can't really even talk about these subjects like this because this is the culture here. And,
Mhm.
you know, New York artists need to do the same. That's just
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? Take the culture, the vibes of New York and reintroduce that. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
Yeah,
you used to have to
but
go to New York to get on.
New York don't. Yeah, but New York niggas don't fuck with each other like the way LA do.
Mm.
Like
Mm.
that nigga game, like him game, YG, like like them niggas really got a coast behind them, my nigga. Like when
Right.
they drop, they got a coast behind them, bro. Like I was blessed to be in Cali when Kendrick did the concert in Inglewood
Uh-huh.
Mm.
and
Oh,
back in June.
yeah.
So I was blessed to go. Amazing, like amazing, like
Mhm.
top three hip hop events in my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing, like that, right?
Mhm.
But the way it was like that was some Cali shit. That's what it was amazing to me. It was like yo, I felt like I was witnessing not just history, but some Cali culture history
Yeah.
that was fucking dope. The shit was ill, bro. Like you had to be there to really see that shit. That shit was ill, and the nigga put on for his fucking city, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Man.
I would think that like Summer Jam used to be the New York shit, Jay-Z and the top New York but man, are there any New York artists on Summer Jam anymore?
The old school, they may always have the locks.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
and then you got Fabio with the drill shit,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and you got A Boogie, big A
Oh yeah,
Boogie,
yeah,
Bronx, nigga. Don't forget my little
yeah,
boy A
yeah,
Boogie.
yeah, yep, yep,
Um,
yep.
so you got a few niggas, got a few dudes, and then a lot of the young girls is from Brooklyn, and a lot of the young girls rapping. You
Yeah,
got
the girl.
Lola Brooks, and then there's one more, I believe. So everybody trying to do their thing. You know how this shit go. This shit just flow differently. But now with social media, it's like anybody could pop. That's what's dope. Like you don't gotta be from New York or Atlanta or LA.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? The motherfucker from the little town in fucking Wichita could
Ain't
get it.
gotta leave his
Get it.
bedroom. He don't gotta leave his bedroom. He be motherfucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah, yeah. You could do
Fuck.
your one too. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
dope.
Yeah, yeah, it's a different world, man. It's a different world. And with that being said, we are out of the game. Fourth quarter is over. Chi Ali, man, you had a great game. 42 points, 7 assists, 18 home runs. You ran for 3 touchdowns, and you had 4 interceptions, and you actually scored 3 goals because you was playing hockey as well. So thank you for coming on the show. And on the outro, I just want to say this, man. RIP to normalcy for a few years. Shit about to be crazy. If if you think it's if you think it's fucking what do you say? If it ain't live, it's Memorex, motherfucker. You better check to see if it's Memorex because I mean AI, I mean everything is a gimmick to fuck with your mind to try to scam you out of some fucking money. I mean everything is just a catfish dupe. Everything there's nothing real. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that normal life as we've known it, as we've had it growing up, that's just out the window, bro. You have to research your own shit. You have to, man, don't take shit for face value. Cause you fuck around, take shit for face value, and you gonna be the fucking Joker. You gonna be the clown on TV they talking about. So that's my thing, man. Just, hey, R.I.P. to normalcy, man. What's up, cuz?
Oh man, that's hysterical. With all the craziness, pick up a book. You know what I'm saying? A good book to read is Black Labor, White Wealth by Dr. Claude Anderson.
Okay.
Great book. Also, fear, right? A lot of this energy that's being projected out here is to keep you in fight or flight. And when you're in fight and flight, you're not using your brain. So unplug this shit and learn something because there's a lot of opportunity in chaos. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So just wanted to say that. Drink some water, stay hydrated. It
Hey,
was a
sell
pleasure,
some water.
Charlie.
Sell some water. Guess what? Look. My shit is water and oxygen. I just saw my first oxygen commercial on TV where a motherfucker had get
Yeah.
so that's coming. We're gonna need fresh air because it's not available for everyone. So you're gonna have to purchase oxygen at Costco, a 8 pack, so you can breathe right to go outside. So that shit is coming. Mr. Chiali Griffin, I just want to thank you for your time, man. Hey, man, you are a legend. You are a dude that, man, if you weren't invented, I would not be here right now saying I'm an MC, and I can definitely say that, man. I spent hours in the mirror saying your rhymes, trying to figure out styles and shit. So I just thank you for your contributions to hip hop. Please let people know how to get in contact with you, what you got coming out, if they want to cop a verse or whatever, man. Please just share that information and let them know.
Okay, well, firstly, I appreciate you and I appreciate you guys for having me. Um, you can reach me at ChialiBX on all social media. ChialiBX.
Mm,
You heard?
word up.
And everybody, be safe out there in your travels and let your loved ones know you love them while they're here.
Man, better should. Well, yo, check this out. I'm Jay Sands. That's Tahir Jahi. That's Chi Ali. This is Sands on Sports, and we out of here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.